Hey you guys, I hope you're all doing amazing. I know I haven't made a video in such a long time. I had no content whatsoever. Literally, like, I had nothing. Like, the cars are still standing here and whatever. And I've moved, so I had a lot of stuff that I had to pack out and all that jazz. And I've been procrastinating and I didn't have the energy to do anything. So now, obviously I just came into the garage and now I've got something to make content about. So I've obviously owned this CLS now for about, let's say, 3 years, probably going towards 4 years now. Didn't have a single issue with it. Literally the most reliable car I've ever owned. And obviously when I got into the garage, my nose is on the floor, but that's life with air suspension, so what can you do? Let me show you guys. Okay, don't mind the mess in the garage. I haven't cleaned anything. Obviously, here's the red one, which I'm going to be having to drive now. Yeah, I put the white one's wheels on the red one because I buckled the right rear wheel when I was driving this car because potholes everywhere. But anyways, the main thing is, look at this. The air suspension is collapsed. It's on the floor. So this is going to cost me quite a penny now. Oh lord. Let me unlock it and see if it raises up. Oh, it's not doing a single thing. Like, I want to set you guys here. Usually when I open the door, the car like auto levels and does that entire thing. So let me open the door and see. Oh no, it's not doing anything. I wonder what it's going to say. It's probably going to say something on the speedometer. Oh, this car is so low right now. Oh, there we go. Let me switch off the flash. Vehicle rising, please wait briefly. Let me start it so the battery doesn't run flat. Oh, it's picking up, look at that. You can literally hear all of the pumps going crazy to try and pick up that nose. I wonder if it's maybe the pipe or the release valve on top of the air suspension, or maybe even it could be that the airbag itself has like a little hole in it. I'm not sure. It seems alright in there. I wonder what it says inside now. Let me see. Do we have any codes or anything? One message. Windscreen washer. Okay, I need to fill that up. Is that all? No errors at all. Is my phone connected? Let me open the hood and check. Maybe I can hear something if I switch the car off. And we can now. I should probably open the door before I kill myself. Let me just open it quickly. Here we go. Okay, this is open. I think the air suspension controlling valve is in here. Oh, you can hear it deflating and going crazy underneath me. How does this thing come up? I don't want to break it. There must be another one somewhere. Oh, it just clips off. Okay. Okay, there's the controller. I'm going to switch off the car and see what it does. It's not doing anything at the moment. Let me close the door. That usually triggers things. Doesn't look like it's sagging. I'm not even sure what's going on. Okay, that's the deflator by the pump. You can hear the pump deflating in here at the bottom. But I'm not hearing any air escaping from this cylinder. I don't know where the pipe, I think it goes down there through something. Because the thing is, the air suspension runs on this tiny little plastic pipes. And then that inflates them. The main air pump is there underneath the headlights. And the thing is, if one of your struts are deflating on this car, it always works on the side. Like if the front one goes, the other one will sag with it because it's like together, if that makes sense. And if one of the rear bags were to sag, then the whole rear end will sag down because they are connected to each other. So the entire nose drops to the floor, because obviously if I've got a leak on this side, it's going down on that side as well. But I know it's the driver's side because it's way lower on this side than the passenger side. So I think I'm just gonna take the car to my dad's house so we can put it on the hoist, and then we can check from there probably what's going on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna close the garage door so I can actually hear, because it's quite windy outside. I'm going to lock the car, and obviously when you lock the car, the whole suspension deflates and the car sags down. I'm going to listen where the most of the air comes out so I can know approximately where to look for the leak, because it's definitely sagging. You can see it's quite low already. Even this car in like, I think 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, I don't even know. So I have to see if it starts. Let's start by opening the hood. My lord, look how dusty it is. Jeez. Oh, where's this thing? I have disconnected the battery because, you know, when a car stands. Ugh. Okay, I just need to connect that, and let's hope this thing starts. I haven't driven this thing in so long. Power steering is still level, and the water. Oh, we still got a ton of water in there. Damn, I haven't even put an antifreeze in there yet. It's just clean water. Shit, I need to put antifreeze in there. My lord, I forgot. Make sure when you tighten these that... Oh, come on, unhook now. Anyways, there's a little hook that clips into right over there. It's got like a little hook there. Make sure that you always secure that cap so it doesn't come off. And the oil, I don't need to take a rag because it's been standing for so long, it will be level on its own. Oh, it's full, and it's still clear, look at that. Okay, but I've only driven this car for like 3,000 kilometers, so that's probably why. Okay, let's connect the battery. Okay, let's get that on there. Well, it's got spark, so it's definitely got a little bit of power on it. Let me just tighten that up. Just turn a little bit because that wire isn't the best. There we go. I need to get a new earth wire because you can see it's starting to pull a little bit there. I've got a little battery acid, I have to throw some hot water over it, and it's starting to pull a little bit over there. So I'll have to just get a new earth wire made for me. Okay, that's the wires for the fans, relay and all that nonsense. Let me just hook that airbox back in. You don't want no creatures coming into my air filter. Or pollen filter, as people would say before they come for me at the comment section. I have to get in on the other side because look at this. There's so much shit after moving that I can't get into the car. I know I'm skinny, but I'm not that skinny, my lord. Let me just get in the passenger side. Quick tip, if you want to know the voltage of your car's battery, select ignition 1, double click this. Oh, we don't want copyright. There we go. Battery voltage 11.5 volts. Ignition on. I'm gonna put you guys outside for a cold start. A really cold start, like in months. I'll go cold start. Let's just check the wheel nuts on the thing because I did change the wheels just to make sure that they're all tight. Oh, that one's loose. That's why I always check before I go anywhere that my wheel nuts are tight. Damn, look how dirty they are. My lord. No, that's not going to work. What am I doing? That's tight. Yeah, they're all tight. Damn, it starts after 4 months without any issues. That's crazy. I don't want to say it, but Lexus Toyota reliability. It's definitely a Mercedes, nothing else. I don't know, I still don't really like the sound of this car. I need to get a new exhaust box for it. Something more open and loud. It's too soft. Just close all the garage doors quickly. I don't know why that one's opening, but anyways, I'm going to take the car for a quick drive close, damn it, would you? Here we go. Let's go for a quick drive. Oh. Look how dusty everything is. My lord, the windscreen is like crazy dirty. Yeah, I still need to figure the ignition situation out, because as soon as it picks up that there's actually engine pulse, then it will switch off all these lights. But otherwise it's good. Damn, this car's still got no mileage on it. 155,000 kilometers, and I modified it. Absolute madness. Where am I gonna put you guys? Well, everything seems good. Its fan is on, running at the moment. Keeps it below 80 degrees. So thermostat opens. Everything seems good. For a car that's been standing for most of its life, it's flippin' reliable. That's all I'm going to say. Oh Lord, can we just take a second to appreciate how good this thing's interior still looks? It's like brand new, never used before. It's crazy. Look at the driver's seat. It's flippin' still in perfect condition. Let me switch this thing off. Oh, my other car's key, I shouldn't forget that. There you can hear the fan running in the background. Still all good. Damn, I still need to align that bumper badge over there. It's in the glove box. I just don't have the time to put it on. I'm lying. I've got a lot of time. I'm just too lazy. And I got all the glue off of the roof. It's obviously dirty. You can't see it now, but all of the glue is off of the roof eventually. It just took forever to get it off. Damn, that hood looks so good. I just can't get over it. It looks so mean. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a jack underneath here so that the car's a little bit lifted in the air. Maybe a jack on both sides. I'll take the burgundy ones, jack, on the other side, and on this side just lift it, because I don't want that, because the bags are rubber. Well, rubber-ish, I don't know what material it is. And if it's like compressed, it's like tension on a bad position. So I don't want it to crack or do anything worse if it's maybe something stupid like a pressure valve or one of those plastic hoses that runs there from the top to the bottom. So I think I'm just going to lift it up, and then that should probably be the safest option until I can have it looked at, because I'm not in the mood to deal with it now. I'll deal with it when I get to it. Damn, it's so low already. High enough, maybe just one turn more. That should be high enough. I just don't want it to like have too much pressure on the poor air suspension if there's nothing wrong with it. Otherwise I'll just have to replace that entire strut over there, and that will actually make a good video as well. But otherwise, I've been driving this car now for like 4 years almost, 3 years and 6 months, 8 months. No issues whatsoever. Everybody said, oh no, CL is such an unreliable car. the best car I ever had, and this one has got like 170 something thousand on it already. I've put a lot of kilos on it. 178,000 kilometers, and it's been the most reliable car ever. Like literally, no issues, no check engine lights, nothing. This thing's just a beast. I don't know if you can see, but the one headlight is a lot whiter than the other one. So I'm just gonna like spray some degreaser on it and soap, because it usually like takes off that yellow hue. This stuff not sponsored. It usually helps. I don't know, it like takes the yellowness out of the headlight. You'll see it start running down the yellowness just now. Look at that. It's already starting to eat away at the yellow. It's absolutely crazy. You'll obviously have to put like a polish on it afterwards just to like seal it again, because the plastic will fade quite quickly. And I'm not even agitating it yet. While that is doing its thing, let me just quickly get water. Decided to spray down the other side as well, as you can see. But you can literally already see that it's basically clear now. Well, it's not perfectly clear, but you know, against the yellow it looks a lot better. Look at that. And obviously if you just polish it, it will look absolutely brilliant. Let's just agitate this one with the finger as well a little bit, just to get most of it rubbed into the plastic there. Damn, that looks so much better already. Obviously you can see it's starting to get dull. Look at the reflection, it's not that good. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to spray some of this sheen silicone. It's got like UV protection or whatever, just so that it's got like a little bit of, just a little bit of protection from the sunlight. So it's shiny again. It's probably gonna wash off like within a week, but I'll just reapply some just to get that little bit of protection. Damn, look at that burgundy though, it's such a good color. I don't know if you can see the flakes in it. Don't worry about the crease marks. I would have washed the car, but it's so windy outside, it's like crazy. And all of the dust is going to stick to this now. I should have thought this through earlier. Okay, it's obviously the next day or a day after, as you can see. So I'm going to be putting the car in its lifted position, the suspension, so it's got like fully its height, and then I'm going to take the jack it up and try to take the wheel off and spray water all over the soapy water all over the strut, and then I'm going to see if there's maybe bubbles or over the lines. Maybe I can see if there's something leaking somewhere, I don't know, just so that we can try and cancel out all the options.